So, our adventurers left off last time. They were able to solve the riddle and retrieve Adrime from the Feywild. They returned to Trundalk, where they returned to the Adamantine Palace and devised a plan to assault the Undead Island in 3 days' time. They enjoyed their evening meal and went to their rooms. And that is where we're picking up. You go to sleep.
I'm going to keep the marble open with me.
Okay. So, you have the anti-magic field around you as you sleep. Nothing happens. Amazingly, you're in an invulnerable palace that cannot be broken into.
It's not
break-ins, never been broken into before.
What?
It's not the break-ins, it's scrying.
Oh, it's
She doesn't
scrying.
want to be looked at while she's asleep.
I don't like being watched, period. It's creepy.
You wake up, a knock at the door for all of your rooms.
Gildal, it's your turn.
Okay. I open the door.
I opened the door as well.
Are we sharing rooms or do we have individual rooms?
Apparently they're sharing
What do you
rooms.
want?
Sure.
Sure.
Okay, that didn't answer the question.
They're sharing rooms.
Sharing rooms? Okay. So, you two are in a room, you two are in a room. So, both doors open. You guys both open your doors. You're on opposite ends of the hallway.
I'm just imagining one person exiting arms super
And there's
far.
just one Scorpitite standing there.
Oh, wait, you must have knocked on one with the tail and the other with hands.
The king would like to see you for breakfast, if you would be so willing to join him.
Oh.
Mirth bolts up from the bed and says, yes!
5 more minutes, I'm gonna roll over.
I shall
Just
join
1
him.
minute.
We'll be ready within the next 10 minutes, good sir.
I shall be waiting for you. That way I can meet you.
Very well then.
It's probably a good idea.
So, you close your doors. What do you do in preparation?
I get ready.
I've gotten ready for bed, so I'm going to put back on everything that I carry with me.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay in bed until the last possible minute.
And then I poke her.
Gonna bat you away with a pillow.
Wow, I was
They
expecting
are very
something.
luscious beds, though. They're very comfortable. Decoration is a little bland,
It's
but
like sleeping on a marshmallow.
yeah.
Mm,
So,
but not
you hear
stinky.
another knock at the door. It's been 10 minutes. Shall I lead you to the breakfast hall?
I poke you again.
I'm gonna roll out of bed and just stand up. Oh my gosh.
Great job.
Ta-da, let's go. I open the door.
Do you have an appointment?
Breakfast. Yes.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'm sure it'll be good food. Like, actually good food.
Is there any water in the room?
Can I brush
Splash
past the
myself with?
Scorpitite, open the girls, and knock on the girls' door?
Sure.
I'm gonna knock back.
Garnet, is that you?
And now I am confused and stuck behind the door.
I'm coming!
Good, because we have an audience with the king!
Get the wind in your sails!
Wriggle the wind in your sails.
You follow the Scorpitite. He leads you down a couple hallways. A couple guards follow in behind you. He leads you into the dining room where you were last night. The table has been set with very good breakfast foods, eggs, sausages, and lots of strange meats that you've probably never even heard of. You probably have, but you guys being stuck underground.
They've lived literally under a rock.
Yes.
I mean,
I am.
I
filling
was
my
trying
plate
the
with
rich
stuff.
one, so...
So, you guys are just filling your plates and your mouths.
Mhm.
Adrime walks in. Oh, it's good to see you. Sets down a pile of books and ledgers and papers. Sits down. Now, we have a lot to discuss this morning. So,
Don't worry.
eat up. And so he continues eating.
Don't worry. They've already been eating their fill.
closely, this almost matches the clouds cooking.
Only almost.
Did you just say a cloud cooks?
That sounds very interesting. What do clouds eat?
Probably a lot of rain.
Don't worry, you're a little ahead about it.
So, as you finish up breakfast, little head.
Horns do not make up head.
Well,
I
I'm
don't
pretty sure
know.
his head is still
I
bigger.
mean, I'm sure your thoughts typically include how to use most of them, but
It's no use, Scarlet. He's quite bullheaded, you see.
or
I've
it's
used that
too early
already.
for puns. Way too early for puns.
Sorry.
Okay. Now that you've finished your breakfast and a bunch of servants come and take all of the dishes and clean off the table, we have quite a bit to talk about. First off, I have been informed that I have practically allowed the Lich to live inside my home. And he throws out in front of you guys, and this stack of papers slide out, and it's just about 20 wanted posters with your faces all over them.
Well,
Never have I ever seen so many wanted
I'm gonna
posters
reach over and grab one.
for
of my
so
pocket.
many for so few people.
can I
What
look
crimes?
at? Can I look
Yeah,
at
I
my
want to
poster?
look at what crimes.
Just I want to look at my illustration.
Your illustration
They
It's
can't
very-
get my nose right.
very poorly done
You look
because
dead.
This
It's-
doesn't even look like me.
That looks like you in the morning, Murph.
It has no
Oh,
shading
no.
at all.
it's like merely just like an outline of this tiefling that just
No,
doesn't even look right.
I spoke wrong.
Well,
There's
at least
shading
I don't have something to
all
worry
on the
about.
outside of your outline.
On a good note, at least I have nothing to worry about. Their artists are incompetent.
Well, I'm gonna look at what we're wanted for.
It just says wanted 50 gold pieces, dead or alive. He holds up a piece of
50?
paper. Shall I read off the charges?
Against
Yes.
Gildo?
You two
Sure.
are worth 3 times that much.
So, charges of for you two
This
tieflings:
lich seems to be a penny pincher.
piracy, assault, scamming, breaking out of prison, murder, releasing the Undying King, killing a 24 drow, killing a
Yeah.
dozen guards, stealing from a prison. Who does that? You stole from the blinking prison.
What are you talking about? We
I
took what we
took
own.
what was rightfully mine.
I highly doubt that.
Yes,
Now,
we did. We took our equipment, the bounty we had turned in, and we left on our way.
I promise I
plus
didn't take
2
anything that-
anti-magic spheres equal to about 800 gold pieces each.
That's swindly. He only gave us 500 for one.
Of course he did. He's the one that created them. He
Ah!
knows exactly what they're worth.
Tiny tail.
Now, for you
strong
two,
words.
I am excited to hear this list.
I am kind of as
for
well.
scamming and murdering a people from a different island that wants you, holds up another wanted poster, for 500 gold pieces? How many people did you kill?
Not many, I don't think.
As
Do tell.
that is a lot of gold for a cow of all people.
Well, when you're locked inside of a maze for years, you would kill a lot of people too.
I was locked inside of a box for 300 years.
You're
Don't talk to me.
asleep.
Yeah, that's true.
Fair point.
You also probably
So,
didn't have any.
scamming, murdering, assaulting, disturbing the peace. You broke into an inn and killed 2 drow
That's
in the
right.
middle of a room. What are
may I-
you doing?
May I also note that all the drow we killed were criminals? Most of
And
which were slave
cultists?
Do
traders?
you have any proof?
Yes, we do. We have at least 13 separate
I
witnesses in
have
the
at
villages.
least 2 right here.
Well, in the village of Cranen, yes. They do vouch for you, which I will get to a little bit later. That is beside the point. You left 24 bodies lying in front of a cave entrance that leads to main cities on the other
You're
islands.
planning on throwing us out?
No, that was
Moving
those
us
two. We
yourself?
got nothing
Get,
to do here.
I'm getting to it,
We
okay?
had nothing to do with this. That was them. This is us.
You broke out of prison.
They
And
broke out of prison. We
You
simply followed.
killed a dozen guards.
They killed a dozen guards.
And the 2
You
dozen drow.
And again, I've already vouched for that.
Yes. Never have I seen a profile of this magnitude. The law calls for your heads. How am I supposed to explain?
Excuse me, do you have a list of the piracy charges?
No, you're just wanted for piracy.
For what piracy?
You're a pirate.
We don't even have a ship anymore.
Anymore, but this
You
is
haven't committed
before.
anything here.
Well,
It doesn't matter. You're well known.
been here.
Oh, good. It's missing one.
You're known all over the Shattered Isles.
Really?
Yes.
Tell, what crime is missing?
Yes. Have my scribes missed something?
Don't
It's
say
fine.
anything.
It's fine.
No, please do tell. I'm curious
Later.
now.
How am I supposed to explain to the people that I've been housing you criminals? I could lose so much face with these people. And I just got back yesterday.
Well, you see, there's
Could
a
we
simple
have a
explanation
royal
to fix
pardon
that.
for bringing you back?
Kate, do you know what a revenant is?
Mhm.
No.
Yes. Wait, do I know what a revenant is?
Roll a religion check.
Wait, which one of you dice like me today?
None
I
of
should
them.
know
I'll go
what
with
a
you.
revenant is.
I should know. The history or religion?
Religion.
Okay, so that's actually
Same thing.
16.
16. You've heard of revenants. Usually they're when somebody dies unjustly and they come back from the dead to seek revenge.
Oh.
You killed a dozen guards for doing their job.
Great job, Gildal.
If I do not exact the law, then my head is on the stake of all of those revenants that may or may not come back.
Well, you know.
So you're saying that the
It's
12
hard
guards that
to-
he murdered might come back as revenants to kill him?
May or may not. Our
Do we have any
clerics-
confirmed cases?
Not yet. The
You know, it's
clerics
hard
did
to
talk to their
exact,
corpses, and they are very unhappy with what happened to them.
You know, it's hard to exact charges on people who aren't here.
And to be fair, I was not in for killing all the guards. They just kept chasing me.
You killed them.
My
Assaulting
point
them
is, if we're
It's
not,
still against the
if-
law.
if-
if
say
we're not
something?
here, we
I
can't
never
be
attacked a
pressed.
single guard, and in fact, they found me dead.
That is
My
a
court file
lie.
should say that somewhere.
Lie.
That
I didn't
is-
assault any
My
guards.
point is we leave. Okay, can I just say it bluntly? We leave right now.
Okay, yeah.
We take whatever supplies and stuff we need and we leave right now. You can't. We were never here.
Well, you
If
all.
you were
We
in my
were
place,
never
what would
here.
you do?
This, I cast alter self on myself and turn myself into a scorpitite.
I do the same thing, except for now I look like
Except I have
different
the
kinds
physical
of
features
elf
of
with
it all.
horns.
So that's what it's like to have a tail.
What
Oh,
if we just say we were never here?
You two
never
were never here.
housed
But
us.
the problem with that is you have wanted posters, yet in Cranen you are praised for being saviors.
We did save the town. You could give us a pardon for that.
We saved the town.
Yes,
we
but
took care
then
of the
how do
undead
I
problem.
explain to the families of the guards that they died because you lunatics...
Compensate them.
Oh, yes.
There was a monster in the.
You said you had clerics, right?
Yes, we had clerics.
the
They talked
guardhouse,
to the
there was a
guards.
Couldn't they just
creature.
resurrect the gods?
We were running for our
That's a
lives.
lot of money.
Yes, isn't it lovely? You have a treasury, don't you?
We were running for our lives.
That's not what
There
the
was
guards
I
said.
wanted to
creature.
stay and go to court. Never
Yes.
thought those words would
There
leave my
was a
mouth.
giant creature. We were terrified. We ran. You can't prove exactly that the creature didn't kill the guards.
Except we've talked to the corpses of the gods, and they said that the only monster was a bull chasing them down with a freaking maul.
That should not
Great
be true
job. You've
because there was
incriminated us
also
further.
another thing.
A few of them did say that there was some type of monster, but they also... One of
All
them
right, then.
decided that it was an illusion or something along those lines.
You can say and think a lot of things when you're dead to twist what you want.
I know. That's why I don't want revenants coming after me.
So, if we exterminated said revenants, should they appear, returned this part of at least half of the stolen property, and offered our formal apologies to the families of the dead gods,
Do you want sackcloth and ashes? We don't have time for sackcloth and ashes.
I know we don't have time. We have a lich on our doorstep. Not literally, but he is coming.
Months in advance.
What if... Oh, okay. So does the city know that the lich is coming?
Yes, the city is in uproar.
For our crimes, can we try to repent via killing the lich? Could we attempt to redeem ourselves, quote unquote,
Also,
by killing the
like,
lich?
give
Shuffles
us
through a couple
money
pages.
to help with the resurrection of said guards.
Do you have money?
Not that
Quite
much
much.
money.
I have 111 gold.
That's not enough to pay for a whole soul.
I'm just saying, if there's anything... There are various ways. We can go along with we were never here, we can leave. It's hard to press charges on people who aren't here. Or, as repentance, penitence, if you will, for
Also,
our...
I'm gonna pull out my
misdeeds.
other wanted poster. This is the one that was missing, and
Oh yes, that one.
no.
You're worth a lot.
What
Half
do
my
you think?
crew isn't even worth this much.
That's because half your crew isn't royalty. Well, practically royalty.
The plot
Your
thickens.
royal highness. What was it you ruled over? Idiocy?
Nothing. I didn't want to.
Earth, it's way too early.
So, I have talked to my scribes.
Uh-oh.
Gagloeth says that I should kill you on the spot.
What? He knew, didn't he?
No, he did not know. Our scribes just scrambled this up last night. So, you've done a lot of good. You've saved a trapped village. You've rescued them from slavers. You've come willingly back to Trundok to warn us. At least that's what I think you were doing.
Yes?
Mm-hmm.
You didn't kill any of my guards when they brought
Exactly.
you here. They claim that you saved their lives from the Ankhegs that attacked.
You did.
So, that in and of itself is a good voucher on your behalf. And you solved the riddles and retrieved
Returned-
me.
Yes, returned you from the dead. I'd say that covers most of our courses.
So, there's a very big dilemma here. So, I am willing to make a proposal along the lines of Garnett's idea. Help us defeat the Lich, and if you survive, everything will be pardoned. We will compensate the families of the guards you killed, and hopefully the Revenants do not side with the Lich in his attack.
But none of the bodies have risen as revenants. Over
They don't need the bodies. We burned the bodies. We don't have graves here.
Oh, right, cremation.
We
Oh.
burn all of the bodies so that when the Lich does
And-
return, we don't have to deal with the bodies inside the city.
We were planning on killing the lich anyway, so.
Yes, okay.
We will still need backing for equipment.
Yes. I will give you a couple favors. What do you require?
Ladies first. Not you.
Hey.
And if anything, she is the true noble lady here.
Yes, who has a higher kill count than half the crew.
And your point?
I don't
Most
know.
of them being cultists.
So, what dost thou require of me for this journey?
Basic.
This will be your payment, and then if you survive, you will
Pardon.
be pardoned.
If not,
Basic equipment. Basic necessities, not equipment, necessities. You know, rations, equipment, money.
a bit of cash for the road, not too much. We will need all of our equipment silvered. Probably,
Oh.
probably replacement armor for our good friend the bull, and my good sister.
Replacement? You mean new
Why
armor?
do you need your weapons silvered?
Undead.
That only works on.
Doesn't do anything to undead as far as I'm concerned. Like goes through his notes. Scribes! Hey, I need someone in the spot in
excuse me.
here.
We were attacked by a vampire on our way back. Silvered weapons helps with those immensely.
The scribe's standing there. No, not really. Only magical weapons do that. Silvered weapons work on fiends and demons.
We're not fighting those, Mark.
Good point.
if you were fighting fiends and demons, I would say run for your life. Just be beheaded. And he
All right,
walks off.
can we get our equipment with a basic low-level enchantment on them?
Yes. Hey, somebody come in here. A guard comes in. Yes, sir. Take their weapons to be enchanted. Low level enchantment.
Very lowest.
Now, would
It's fine.
No, hold on. I have some of them here with me now. I pull my glaive, I hand it to him.
Grabs it.
I pull out my daggers, hand it to him. And I
Magic.
pull out
Just
three.
one weapon. Just one weapon. These take time. These enchantments take time.
Fair enough.
Uh,
Beyond that, anything else you all want to say?
why do
want
I
to
have
add
a
to it?
grappling hook?
Is this our first
Oh, yeah.
favor?
Did you say? Yes, this is your first.
How many favors do we get?
2, maybe 3. If I
Did the
See
first
fit.
favor just cover the equipment?
yes.
Because
the
we also
first
need
favor.
supplies and
Yeah, that
Your
comes with the
supplies are
funds.
covered. Supplies are
funds.
covered.
Yeah,
Yes.
That's all the first favor.
Ah, okay, that's all I needed.
Yes. So, weapons.
I will.
I
I
need.
don't suppose I'll have to request a favor to just pardon us on the spot.
Not yet.
That's
I
a
don't
bit
need you
much
running
for
off.
a favor.
I'll use my dagger. I'll hand him my dagger.
The guard grabs it. All right. You are going to die.
I shall hand in my maul.
Would you like a better maul? You were talking about an adamantine one.
Well, yes, if that's plausible.
It would be very plausible.
I
You
can't
could have
kick
requested adamantine equipment in your first favor.
Then yes, I would definitely rather an adamantine maul.
Then take your maul down to the 6th layer to... Oh no, did I do his name? I don't know if I put his name in here.
I think you did. One moment, let me check my notes.
No, this is a person you haven't met yet.
Faldroth?
No, not Valdra.
That's what it says when you were explaining the city to me.
Take it to Ogrog.
Oh.
He is our best craftsman, at least in adamantine. He will be able to help you. He will be able to copy your maul with no problem.
How long will that take?
That fast.
Excellent.
Okay.
Um,
Possessed, any further requests for your
Any
equipment?
other requests that I can fulfill for you? You would like spell books? I will have.
Yes, I want
One
access
of my
to spell books
guards.
from the Library of Magic, and I also want expensive equipment labeled in this list here for spells purposes.
Maybe better armor.
I will have a guard take you to
wasn't armor
Kal'Jaru, the High Educator. He will help you in that field. I do not dabble in magical arts.
wasn't armor included in the equipment?
Do you need armor?
Yeah, that was included in equipment, I think.
We can get you armor. It
Okay.
won't be the best armor, but we can provide you with armor. Last thing I need is for you to die as soon as we step foot on the island.
So I have this half plate. Is there a possibility that I could complete the set?
You would like full plate? Yes, I'm sure we could get that.
Excuse me.
Yes.
I am unable to wear armor as it hinders my current capabilities. Would it be possible?
He's skinny.
Very funny. Would it be possible for, instead of giving me armor, we could work with the magicians of the, what layer would that be, 4th layer?
4th layer?
Of the 4th layer to rig up a magic item that casts mage armor at will?
We might be able to work with something like that. I
Thank you, my lord.
He grabs a document and makes a couple notations. Let's see. Any other requests?
These are just the specifics of our first favor, right?
No, these are quite a few favors, especially for you. Because with the wizards, we are talking about a 2-year scholarship being handed to you for free.
Well, yes, I needed to kill the lich.
Yes, you will need it. Now, any other favors?
I honestly don't think I need anything.
Okay.
I believe I'm covered.
Yep, I'm
Then,
good.
Gildal, you take this down to the 6th layer. To Okrog?
Mark, is it even
Oh,
worth
girl.
getting one of my stuff?
Oh, girl.
Since I always have the marble.
Good point, but you can open and close that now. And the enchantment doesn't disappear when you close
Has
it.
the guy with the weapons that were supposed to be enchanted left yet?
Yes, he's left.
Oh, I'll have to get in there with my short sword later.
You can follow your brother down to the 4th layer. That's where all the enchanting is done.
Very well. Do we have any vouchers or anything to prove that we...
Take these down. He just hands each of you a letter.
Royal seal and everything.
Right.
Which reminds me, I need the royal seal back.
Of course, Hold on, I de-alter self myself so I get back my normal clothes. Seal.
He grabs it, puts it back on his finger.
You took the seal?
He
Go
gave it
wrong.
to us.
Gave it to you so that you could pass through the city
Mm-hmm.
unhindered.